Watching a movie in theaters is always magical, and if you have been waiting for a particular film, it becomes more special. Hi, my name is Roshan, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about a movie that I watched recently, The Boy and the Heron. So this time I didn't go alone in theaters, but I took my friend Aryan with me, who is not much into movies and had no idea what Studio Ghibli is. So I'll be sharing my experience and how the movie made him feel and how was it for me. It was finally released in our country, India, after almost 6 or 7 months of gap between its original date. So I was really looking forward to it the moment it was announced. And unfortunately, I've said it before, but there are no PVR or good cinema halls, good theaters in my city. And luckily, I had to travel to Delhi, and I was being personal coolie of my sister. I'm not complaining though, and the dates matched. I took Aryan on the 11th of May, and boy, he slept during the film. I must say that he didn't like it, but it was understandable. Why?
Roshan Ali is our podcast. Hello, sir. How are you?
Really excited right now. We were just watching The Boy and the Heron. The film is kind of slow, but I'm looking forward how it ends.
Yeah.
And after the movie, we are going to good part of this old bookstore called The Kitchen. In not my bed.
Yeah.
You must have heard about it.
Yeah.
Have you? It's not a,
Yeah, of course. I really heard about it.
You must have, because Miyazaki is a master of filmmaking, right? This movie is the legacy of his previous work, right? Whatever he has done, I think it's a compilation of all of those things. And the story is not very straightforward. It has an open meaning. Viewers can interrupt whatever they feel like. And Miyazaki doesn't give a shit about people like Aryan if they understand it or not. I'm just kidding. The movie is like typical Studio Ghibli film, beautifully animated with gorgeous soundtrack. But the story is a bit slow in comparison to his previous movies. And yeah, I just said that it is a legacy. So there is all kind of references from his previous work. And I loved it. I loved every part of it, especially for me, the highlight of the movie was the references, the animation style from his previous work. And there are so many to mention. But Aryan, he felt that first half was understandable and he was into it. But in the second half, he completely lost it. I mean, there was time travel. There was some confusing characters which he completely misunderstood it. So I had to explain whatever happened to it. So the plot of the movie looks very simple on the surface. The film is about a boy named Mahito, who is a teenager, and his mother passed away during the World War, and now his father has got a second wife who resembles his mother, so he has to live with her. He's a kind of rebellious because of the new mother and this new place where he is living. He meets this Heron who is very odd, very strange, and they start talking. And now, of course, the isekai, the magical part of Studio Ghibli, starts here. I mean, it's just out of the world how he has represented the whole movie and how he has combined everything. This is what you get from Studio Ghibli movies. The heartwarming feeling after you leave the screen. This was the first movie I watched from this studio in a theater. So I was really excited to it, and that 2 hours, it was worth it. I'll say, this is not a movie I think everybody will enjoy. But if you are into art movies, you should definitely check it out. And if you have seen previous work of Miyazaki, then why? Just go for it. And yeah, I will mention some of the highlights of the movie, which I said the references from the previous work. For example, the isekai part reminded me of Spirited Away, and those little cute souls reminded me of Princess Mononoke, and like there were so many to mention. Even I felt like the absurdity of that film, like everything is so beautifully portrayed, and I hope he doesn't retire, and even if he does, he has made so many movies to go back and watch it. So if you are interested to watch something magical, something wholesome, and something which will make you feel something different, this is grief portrayed in such a beautiful manner that you won't be able to live away from the screen, even if the movie is slow paced, and the animation will keep you hooked. So yeah, the grief portrayed in a beautiful manner, beautiful animation, and Miyazaki, Studio Ghibli. What else do you need? Thank you for watching. This was a short video, and the next video is going to be about the books I got from Mahila Haat and Sunday Book Bazaar from Delhi. Thank you for watching.